How's it going, Fetchai, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance holders, and people who are interested in the project? We're going to talk about today's update to the LLM and the ASI 1. It is now advancing medicine with prostate cancer detection. First, they started off with brain tumors and a number of other things, and now we are getting into different types of cancers and see what's to come here in the video. So let's jump into it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X as well if you're watching over there. I've started covering FET on the channel back when I actually started the channel about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. It's something I've been invested in for a number of years, and these guys continue to blow my mind with much how much advancement they're coming out with in just this 2025. It's been an absolute banger of a year so far, and I can't wait to see where this takes us. Decentralized AI is going to be the way of the future, and like I've always said, if you don't have some sort of AI model in your business or you're using it every day in your life, you're behind the curve. And really, this is something that's going to help, accelerate a number of different areas, and healthcare being one of them. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually started off my career, so to speak, in my early 20s. I took went to college and was working with the elderly, as I also did home care and such. So healthcare kind of sticks close to home for me because it's something that everybody can benefit from, and it's something that affects everybody. So now, with further ado, let's get into what's going on in this update. So they have an introduction of a new prostate cancer detection system. Now, they've previously started off with brain tumors, pathology detection, and such. They demonstrated the Alliance's commitment to revolutionizing the medical field, and really that's what's going on here. Now, this new model addresses the unique challenges of prostate cancer diagnosis and balancing early detection against overtreatment through advanced machine learning techniques applied to MRI imaging. So this is something that's really important because, as we know, prostate cancer is the second most common cancer among men worldwide. Many prostate tumors are hard to detect. They're indolent and may never become life-threatening. They could just, you may have symptoms, you may not. Others are aggressive and can spread rapidly. Now, current screening and diagnostic methods struggle to balance early detection with avoiding overtreatment. So, leveraging advanced machine learning on MRI scans and progressively incorporating multimodal data, the project will create AI systems that match or exceed expert radiologists in identifying clinically significant prostate cancers. And I'll also at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys a research article that they talk about as well, and how much more advanced AI is in detecting rather than just radiologists themselves. The ultimate goal here is to deploy these AI models in clinical workflows to enhance diagnostic precision, reduce unnecessary procedures, and personalize patient management and drive better outcomes. So, it's one of those things where it's like sometimes you don't go to the doctor until you have symptoms. Well, this type of thing could potentially have a huge impact on some of that. They often develop without noticeable symptoms, and symptoms do appear. They can mimic benign conditions, leading to delays in proper intervention. So you might not have the necessary symptoms, and you might not be presenting with the right symptoms for them to think that it's urgent or what have you. And PSA tests are often inconclusive. Their elevated PSA levels can result from non-cancerous conditions, leading to false positives, and this happens a lot. And they could exhibit, even people with prostate cancer could exhibit normal PSA levels. So it's not one of those things that is, you just have a blood test and you're good to go. It came back negative. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Now, they're going to be beginning with MRI-based solutions and expanding towards multimodal diagnostics that integrate various clinical data sources. So that's pretty interesting. Now, what I mentioned about the research article, 2024 Lancet Oncology paper demonstrates a well-trained AI system outperformed a pool of 62 radiologists, achieving a score of 0.91 compared to 0.86 for radiologists. Now, it detected 6.8% more prostate cancer cases, reduced false positives by over 50% and misclassified 20% fewer low-grade cancers. That is a really, really big number difference, right? And you know, when you're talking about these numbers, you're really talking about people's lives. And that's why I think AI is going to be so beneficial in terms of healthcare. You know, people can't detect everything. You know, you have one person looking at something, and you know, even if they're trained, they could potentially miss something, and that's where AI comes into play. And I think that that is something that is going to be very, very beneficial in the long run in the medical field. Now, taking a look at ASI today, we dropped down from that 90-cent level that we were holding there for the last, last couple of days. Right now, we have Trump tariffs coming back into play. So this isn't something that's ASI or FET related. It's just kind of an overall market move down. So we're dropping down into the 87-cent area right now. But right now, we are still in an uptrend. It's definitely still not in the area where we have to be concerned at, about 17% from my buy signal down here. And if you are interested, I do have this indicator that is available. It runs on the TradingView platform, and it's something that I've been using myself to help learn how to basically trade and to detect trend changes in the market. And it's been really beneficial. You can see back here. Let's see here, back here when this buy signal went off, and ended up being about a 33% move up, which is very significant. That's a big, quite a big number, really for a move up. So we got over here, you know, this moved up into the 32 range, back down. We were in about the 16% range at this time. But what it does is it will, you can set up alerts for different cryptos that you want to follow. It works with stocks, options, Forex, a number of different things. And it will alert you when there is a buy or sell signal, a trend move on the chart. And you know, it's very, very easy to use. So it does come with a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you are not satisfied, just let me know in the first 30 days. We can certainly give you a refund if you're not happy. But all you have to do is scan that QR code up there or visit cfalgo.com. So thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.